At first, it seems like any other Little League game, but take a closer look or listen.
You need positions for the next inning.
Positions: pitcher, Callum Varney. First base, James Casey. Second base, Thomas Williams. Shortstop, Jacob Dean.
Meet the Horsham Junior League Yankees. Here in England, this very American pastime is the newest craze in youth sports.
The kids are totally absorbed with it and they're totally into it. They're not just playing at it, they really go for it. They're hitting it as hard as they can, they're running as hard as they can to the bases. It's just, you know, they're totally into it every Saturday.
We instituted a practice which I think is a little bit different in this country. Every kid plays, whether it's a boy or girl, whether they have athletic ability or whether they don't. And I think that's really been the principle and the basic for our success.
Most kids on this side of the pond play sports like soccer or cricket, so just making a youth team is tough. That's not the case in junior baseball, and the game has universal appeal.
It's fun. It's fun. Yeah, it's fun. Make new friends. Hello. Good for your attitude.
It's fun. It's enjoyable to play. And it's good for everybody.
I'm a lifelong cricket fan, so this is my first experience at all of baseball.
What do you think?
It's absolutely amazing. I think actually cricket could learn a few things from this. It's just the way that they've attracted the family element and particularly the amount of very, very young kids that are playing it.
Obviously, baseball is not the first sport, the second sport, the third sport, or in the top 10 probably in sports in this country.
I felt sort of quite pleased that I can tell my American friend, you know, my son's playing some of her sports and I think she'll take an interest in it. And it's nice to say that your son's doing something that, you know, that's originated elsewhere rather than, you know, typical English games. Yeah.
Who's on first base?
Tom's on first.
Alex. Who's in bat? Sam.
Former minor leaguer Rob Burnie introduced baseball to Horsham after he moved to this Sussex town from the States 3 years ago. Now there are 200 players in the league.
Next up to bat, number 14, James Casey.
Coming from America, the children there, you know, you see it on the TV, they pick it up, they know exactly what the game is all about. So you come into this country, you try to introduce the game of baseball, and it's like you have to ease them into it.
Hey, what a swing!
I'm actually the head coach of the Yankees.
It's 12-all. We're shut out of the weekend. We can shut out tonight, can't we? Yeah? Okay, on three. 1, 2, 3.
Yankees! 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 Yankees!
Was drafted in, had no experience of baseball at all. Watched it probably very rarely on television, and just got interested. And from that, it's become, I suppose, a bit of a drug, really. And it's, you know, I think baseball's a bit like that.
I actually saw a baseball game when I was over there and it was full of, you know, cold beer and hot dogs, and we emulate that here. So Saturdays here are just so family, and it's like a little slice of America right here in Horsham.
We've been very fortunate because most of the kids have caught on to it quite quickly, and because you've given every kid a chance to play, they've enjoyed it. From that, it's turned into something successful.